Hello, everyone. This is Bruno with a new segment called 10 Minutes or Less with Bruno No BS. A very simple, casual interview, no fancy cameras here. Today, I have the honor to speak with a legend in our roofing industry, Don Kennedy, CEO and president of one of the largest roofing companies in Tennessee, Don Kennedy Roofing. How you doing, buddy?
Brother is doing well. Good to talk to you, Bruno.
Good to see you, buddy. How long have you been in the roofing industry?
Bruno, been in the business over 40 years. We started in the late 70s and been cruising along and trying to get better every year.
When did you realize roofing would be a career for you?
Well, Bruno, is probably 1980, 81, because I started off really doing remodeling, doing a variety of things, and just the demand and people, requesting our service. We just kind of floated into the roofing industry. And 40 years later, we have 10 different departments in our company. We own a finance company. We have a consulting company. We have a variety of things that we do. So it's been a really exciting ride.
Don Kennedy also have branches outside Tennessee.
We thought really hard about it, Bruno. We almost branched out and opened 5 different offices, but we did not do that. But we do a small portion of traveling for select customers. Our top-rated customers, will pretty much go wherever they want us to. We will not just go solicit a job out of state and go do it. It has to be for somebody that is one of our preferred customers.
Are you guys strictly commercial or residential too as well?
No, we are pretty much, we do a lot of residential. We do a lot of commercial. We have a separate sheet metal department. We have 2 sheet metal departments, and we have a sheet metal fabrication company, which is separate from them.
I met your son last time I was doing a demo. Very nice,
Right.
German.
Thank
So my
you.
question is, how hard it is to separate business with the family?
That is a great question. Bruno, I'm very blessed. I have a wonderful wife. I have 2 wonderful sons, got 3 grandchildren, fixing to have the 4th. But, it's really a great thing because as a family, we're not only family, we're best friends. We work together, and surprisingly, we really never have a crossword. And it may be because they're in the back of the building, I'm in the front of the building, they do their job, I do mine. And we really don't cross over. So it really works very well.
Okay. What do you see for the future of our roofing industry, for the new generation, like your son, for instance?
Well, as we talk to our people, and we have 1 weekly company meeting at 6 o'clock every Friday morning. Every Wednesday morning, we have a managers meeting where we'll have about 20 to 21 people. The purpose of that is to prepare for the Friday morning meeting. But I think the biggest need that we have in our industry is really good leadership. And we never want to take away from anybody in the industry, because I'd be talking about myself. A lot of people that escalate to become a roofer, and then they become a manager, and eventually they may become an owner. And, roofing skills do not teach you how to run a business. They are 2 polar opposites. So developing leadership and the foresight of having to grow your company. In my position, in my company, and our company, I shouldn't say mine, is to create a better future for our employees and for our customers. So it's always a matter of always trying to get better at what we do.
Any messages out there for the people watching this video? It could be towards the coronavirus, what precautions you guys are taking too as well?
Well, we have preparation. First of all, anybody that's nervous, anybody that's scared, anybody that has any health issues is strongly encouraged to stay at home. Those that are getting out in the field, naturally, those that work, our technicians, our roofers, our sheet metal guys, we tell them to stay to themselves, small groups, handle only your equipment, get up on the roof. Haven't heard anybody getting a virus up on the roof yet. And we try to have people not go into buildings. If they do, we have gloves and we have masks. So a lot of our stuff, like we use DocuSign, so we don't have to go and have people sign documents. We can email it to them.
Exactly.
And so we try to be very careful with what we're doing.
All right. Another question I need to ask you is, where do you see Don Kennedy maybe in 20 years?
20 years from now? That's a great
Yes.
question. Let me tell you what our biggest challenge right now here, Bruno, is several years ago, one of my greatest fears and challenges was to expose all of our financials to our employees. So now when our employees go out, if we have a crew that's going out to do a roofing project or a sheet metal project, we totally open the doors. We will lay out to them how many hours we got on the job, the total financials. They are welcome to go to our CFO and ask them anything they want to know about our company, except for two. You're not allowed to know what other people make, and you're not allowed to know how much money's in the bank. You don't need to worry about those. But if you want to know what our electric bill is, if you want to know how much money we made on a job, how much money we made last month, you can come in and ask that. So before we do a job, we tell the people what the budget is on the job. When the job is over, we go over the job with our employees. These are the people that work in the field, so they will know how much money we made on the job. That being said, we also have a plan where we pay out quarterly bonuses to our employees based upon how the company does as a whole. So our company is totally transparent. Recently on our Friday morning meeting, we did post a question, and we said, can you imagine leaving our company, going to another company where you have no idea what the numbers are, what the financials are? It's kind of like playing a sports game and never knowing what the score is. I haven't found anybody in our industry that has done what we're doing. It was kind of scary when we started it. It was pretty rough getting it off the ground. But right now, it is phenomenal. We have major buy-in, everybody top to bottom.
Be transparent. I think it definitely is the key to be a successful company.
Yeah, well, thank you. Several of our competitors used to work for us. We have factory reps that used to work for us, field inspectors for some of the roofing manufacturers, and distributors. But it's been really good for them. They learn a lot, but it was really the most challenging thing I've ever done. I tell you, Bruno, when we kicked this off, before I did it, I would ask the people. I handed out paper, and I said, of every dollar that you think we take in, how much do you think we make in profit? We didn't have anybody that said less than 25%. And we had people that would say as high as 70, 75%. So I thought, when I roll this out, there is no way they're going to believe how small our margins are at times. Like if you remember back 09 and 10, when the economy was really bad.
Yes.
I mean, we barely made any money those years. But we paid a lot. We paid for a lot of families' meals. So if you can keep people employed and take care of them, that's really important. We had one guy, Bruno, and he told me later on, he said, Don, I used to hate you. He said, I used to think you went home every day with a wheelbarrow full of money. He said, now that I know the truth, I really wish I didn't know.
Thank you very much, to accept my invitation for this interview. I hope to see you next time. And if we're able to shake hands, we will. If not, maybe like a high five in the air or something. All right?
Hey, that'd be great. There's your high five, Bruno. Let me tell you, I appreciate what you do. Thank you for what you do to help our industry. You mean a lot.
Thank you, buddy. You be safe out there. It was a pleasure to talk to you. You have a good one.
All right, brother. You too. God bless.